Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Memphis Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Let's see what the call is on 1st and 10. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Bulls. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. An explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught near the sideline. It's Hawkins. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
A tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Always looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass caught. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The USF offense is back out there now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Florida.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain of more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Florida 14, Memphis 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Let's go.
Looking for a gap. It's Smith.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play action here on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40. Inside the 20. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
South Florida 21, Memphis 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Moving right through the contact. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Trying to extend the play. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense back on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulls. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Sock over the strong tackle there.
Third down coming up.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws a rocket toward the right side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick completion to the tight end. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. Second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick catch over the middle. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And he scores. Touchdown, Memphis. Lining up to try the extra point. BAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth, both defenses reeling at the moment. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bulls are in the red zone now. Run it. Back gets the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete that time. We're just out of reach of the receiver. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Florida. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
35. Memphis 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he fires the football to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to begin the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's an option look. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's moving out of the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
I love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, USF. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the sophomore making an impact play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Coming up, fourth down.
Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it, this close to his own end zone. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And you stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful
Letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Florida 42, Memphis 35.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Not much on that play, brought down short. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, looking for his back. Touchdown, Bulls. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
South Florida offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The USF offense is back out there now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Throws it to the right. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it, and do a really good job of that right here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game.
Now, a 4th down.
Crucial play here. They go to the air. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.